We're back with Chris Given, the president of CLG Professional Services. Chris has had experience helping over 3,000 clients in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He's also worked with one of the largest companies in the nation regarding taxes. He's recently gone out and started his own firm, which we're very happy to sit down with him today and talk about how he can help you with some of your tax resolutions. You can also find Chris' company on Dun & Bradstreet listings. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Leslie.
You are so welcome. I want to start with some of the tax resolution issues, starting with how can we protect ourselves and making certain that our taxes are accurate?
Well, it all goes back to making sure it was filed correctly. Mm-hmm. That's where the root of the problem started. There are several options that the IRS makes available to the taxpayer, especially when it comes to back taxes. It's not against the law to owe the IRS money for back taxes. It is against the law to willfully fail to prepare a return.
Okay. Now, is it true that about, and this is me doing my research, 80 to 90% of the time, the information out there is that the IRS, most times, are a little bit incorrect with some of the decisions they make on someone's taxes. Is that true, or does the weight lie more on a taxpayer in making a decision or finding the right person to prepare their taxes?
The burden of proof goes back on the taxpayer.
Okay.
Okay? If your return is being audited, it is up to you to justify what exactly transpired and to be able to back it up with documentation, supporting documentation.
Now, speaking of being audited, that was one of my questions I was going to ask you, because we never know when we're going to be in that situation. That can be very daunting, to find a letter in the mailbox from the IRS saying that they're going to audit you. There's so many people out there that do not keep their files. How long should you keep your tax papers and personal documents? How far back can they go?
The standard is 3 years. I recommend 6.
Okay.
The reason I recommend...
Now, I have tax papers back from when I was 20 years old, so I know you don't need to keep them that long, right?
No. You would be the exception.
Okay.